Hello everyone, I'm Wokko and welcome to Wokkolandia. Finally I have some time for make this video, and with that restart my usual custom production. Some time ago I found this fake sandwich for a very cheap price, and the first idea was make a custom of it. But not a simple custom, I have a specific toy line in mind. And what is better than a good food fighter? This toy line from Mattel was one of my first love. They are awesome and very well made. Maybe for someone who doesn't know the toy line, they don't have a lot of sense. But these toys are real piece of art. I love it. In any case, the idea was use some Master of the Universe pieces for create a big food fighter, because this sandwich was very big. And despite using the typical E-Man or Skeletor arms and legs, I found these Brandman pieces from one of my old custom. And because pieces like this one are basically useless, find a way for recycling this part was awesome, and also perfectly in line with this channel. With 3 little sphere of Fimo, I mimed this strange nose, and the first step was understand where I can place the face basically. And with these random pieces, and constantly compare with the original toys, find a good stand for this big food fighter. The confrontation part in this custom is very important, particularly in this stage, because I don't have any type of project behind. Also, this scale was completely different from the original, and I use a single pieces for the legs. And this stuff changed everything about weight and balance on the figure. Like you see, for the compare I use these little hot dogs, because I think is the scaled down version of this custom. He is the only food fighter with a shape like this big sandwich, and I use him for find a correct place for the arms. But yeah, it's quite difficult to understand how place the arms. Maybe it's boring see me try to find a correct position with these 2 pieces, but it's basically what I do when I try to figure it out how make a custom. And at last I decide to cut the shoulder off. Is the better way for use these pieces basically. Now I only need to find a way for attach these arms on the bottom part of the lower pieces of the sandwich, and yeah, I think I do that with a screw. Sometimes this simple way was the better. Now I have a strong bond with these 2 pieces. Also I have a joint and the possibility to remove the arms before priming and painting, and I can paint the arms separately. Yeah, it was awesome. And before touch the legs, I use the sandpaper for prepare the surface. Some new toys have this perfect flat surface, who make difficult glue 2 pieces together. And now it's time for the face, nose and eyes basically. Like you see, I use a normal Fimo, and this means I need to cook this part before attach these pieces on the sandwich. I decided this approach because the normal Fimo was way easy to mold and sculpt, the fimo wire. Also, in this way I can keep the upper part of this sandwich completely clean. With the fimo wire I probably risk to make a big mess, and I don't wanna cover all these little details. I remove and cook the piece out of camera, and now it's ready to be glued in place. And as I've done before, I sand the surface before I touch the piece. And here, after the glue was dry, with my sculpting tool, I try to smooth this piece. And after that, with a lot of super glue, I fill all the gap between the piece and the sandwich. Try to blend these two pieces together. This process is very delicate because you risk to ruin the entire figure, but the result was great. And here I have all the pieces I need for complete this custom. Like you see, I clean up a bit all the part and I cover these all on the boots, and yeah, now it's time for a good primer. And as I say every time, I really love this part where all the pieces come together and all the little detail appear. Like all these little imperfections, I need to smooth with a file or a sandpaper. And after this little adjustment, this custom is finished. Here with these 3 different sprays, I try to mime the original Food Fighter color, and after complete the detail and a matte varnish layer, I complete this figure. Like always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have some question, comment down below. And here is my food master. And remember, like, share and subscribe really help me on the channel. And ring the bell for not miss the next video. Ciao from Wokkolandia, and thanks for watching.